Assalamu alaikum. How are you, my dear students? I think all of you are fine. By the mercy of Almighty Allah, I am also fine. Dear students, most welcome to online classes of Rangamati Government High School of class 8 of English second part. Dear students, in our previous classes, we have taken lot of grammar items. I think all that items you have understood well. If we find time later on, then we shall revise it. Dear students, in our last 3 or 4 classes, I have taken classes on articles. Today I am also going to take article. I think it will be my first term's last class of articles. Dear students, as I told in my previous classes, there is 2 types of articles, definite articles and indefinite articles. D is called definite articles and A and N is called indefinite articles. There are a lot of rules for articles. We don't need to memorize all these rules because the rules is too much. But if we practice contextually, then article will be easy to you. So may I request you to practice all the grammar, especially articles, contextually. So dear students, as we know that we use articles especially before noun or noun equivalent, but for other parts of speech we should use articles except pronoun. We don't need to use article before pronoun. So dear students, here is the article in this board. Please follow the board. Fill in the gaps of the following text with appropriate articles. Put a cross for zero article. At first I am going through the passage and later on I shall discuss the answer of our today's passage articles. Once upon this time there lived this idle king who didn't like physical labor. He became very fat and could not move from one place to another. He called in this European doctor. This doctor was this one-eyed man. He didn't prescribe any medicine for this king. He advised him to buy a club and move it in this yard till he got tired. Following this advice to the doctor, he became king from this honest man. The students, this is the question, this is the passage of our today's article. Now I am going to discuss this article. At first, here is once upon this time. It's a phrase and idiom. So according to phrase and idioms and according to rules of article, there is indefinite article rule set, and definitely it will be a once upon a time. There lived this idle king. As the word idle's first letter is I and its vowel, and it's have no consonant sound, so definitely there will be N. There lived an idle king who didn't like physical labor. He became very fat and couldn't move from one place to this another. The students, here will be cross because no article is needed here, so you have to put a cross in number C, from one place to another. Next sentence, he called in this European doctor. If there is mentioned only doctor, he called in this doctor, then definitely it will be A. But here is European. First letter of European is E. It's a vowel. But when E sounds U, E sounds like U, then definitely before that letter we have not used N. And for that reason we have to use here A. He called in a European doctor. Then next sentence, This doctor was this one-eyed man. There is a fixed doctor. It is definite doctor. This doctor is mentioning definitely. So we have to put here definite article, and that is the. The doctor was this one-eyed man. As first letter of one is O, that is vowel. But when O sounds in a word like wa, then we have to use before that word not an but a. So in number F we have to use a one-eyed man. The doctor was a one-eyed man. Then he didn't prescribe any medicine for this king. Here is this king is certain because at first we have in first sentence it is used once upon a time there lived an ideal king. An ideal king means this king is definite. So we have to use in number G the king. He didn't prescribe any medicine for the king. He advised him to buy a club. Restaurants, here the word club means not a club where people go for meeting or something like that. This club means a hammer, a strong or weightful iron made thing is called club. So he advised him to buy a club and move it in this year. Here it is definite, it is certain, and it is a unique thing, and definitely we have to use here definite article, and that is the. He advised him to buy a club and move it in the year. Next, till he got tired, and then following this advice to the doctor, he became thin from this always man. Following this advice, here is advice is certain, advice is definite because that doctor give the king and specific advice to move the club, as it is certain advice and it is definite advice. So we must use here the. Following the advice to the doctor, he became thin from this of his man, and the word of his first letter is O, and it sounds just like vowel, and it sounds doesn't utter wa. So definitely we have to use here an of his man. So dear students, this is the answer of our today's articles. I think all of you have understood well. You have to practice at your home to expert in filling the gaps with articles. Articles seems to be easy for all, but when we examine the exam paper, we find only few students get full marks in articles. So you have to practice with great cautious. You have to practice with great labors, and then you can able to get full marks in articles. In your exam question, articles gap filling activity will be 10, and here is half marks for every articles for every gap, and the marks is 5. If you want to get 5 marks, you have to practice this so keenly. As I told previously, there is lot of rules for articles. It is too tough for anyone, for everyone to memorize all the rules, and after memorizing rules, if you want to use that in your exam or in your articles, that will not so fruitful as fruitful if you learn grammar, if you learn article contextually. And contextually learning, you can use articles. Definitely you can use article surely. Dear students, in your exam paper, you need not to write this passage. You have to write only answers serially in your answer script, like A, B, C, up to J. So dear students, this is the end of our today's class. I am giving you home task. You are getting 7 days before the next class, so you have to perform at least 7 passages at your home and then check it with your prescribed book or to the seniors or teachers. Then you will learn, then you will come to know where your fault is. So till then, be safe, stay home. In case of emergency, go outside, but take proper health care, health hygiene. And lot of thanks to you for watching our today's class. I think all of you will observe, you will watch our next classes, our all classes of Rangamati Government High School and Songshod Bangladesh TV classes. So dear students, thank you all for watching us today.